What's going on, YouTube? We are back. However, today we're going to do something a little bit different. Hi there. Just hope everybody's having a great time during the holiday time right now with spending time with family, friends, and loved ones. And I just want to get on here and take a moment to kind of reintroduce myself real quick. Still learning all this social media stuff and posting videos and all the things I've been trying to do the last few weeks. However, this isn't the first time that I've tried this. About 10 years ago, I wanted to do social media and started making videos and doing a few things. However, I had a job at the time and I ended up making the decision that I didn't want to put the risk out there of making videos while I had a job with the company. With that being said, just to give everybody a quick rundown, nothing crazy, but 2025 has been a challenge, we'll say. Starting back in January, I actually fell and broke four of my ribs. That actually put me out of commission for about three, almost 4 months. Was no longer able to do a second part-time job that I was doing on top of my regular job, and my living situation at the time was not ideal, and losing that part-time job made it even worse. So I ended up not only breaking four of my ribs, I also at the time had to give up three out of my four dogs in order to keep a roof over my head at the time. So from January till March, we were struggling and dealing with the broken rib issue. Jump ahead a couple months later in June. I've been a borderline diabetic for quite a while, but for whatever reason, my body decided in June that it was going to go from borderline to extreme, to the point where doctors wanted me to go to the emergency room because my blood sugar levels were so high. However, I refused to take insulin and do any of those things. Luckily, I was able to get a lot of that back down through my own health and diet by changing a lot of diet and activities I was doing at the time. So that was how my summer started out. But my numbers were life threatening at that time. Jump ahead, summer went pretty smooth for the most part. Pretty standard, other than it was really hot, of course. Jump ahead to September, had my second life threatening situation occur where I ended up with a PE in my chest. For those of you that don't know, a PE is known as a pulmonary embolism, which is a blood clot that was stuck in my chest cavity. Very, very bad. I had walked into a store to buy some milk, and I was taking baby steps. And by the time I got back to the section of the dairy section, I could barely breathe. Probably should have called 911 right there on the spot. I didn't. I ended up getting what I needed, got back out to the car. And once I sat down and stopped moving, I was okay, but I knew something was seriously wrong. Went to the ER that night, and they performed an emergency procedure on me to remove the blood clot because of how serious and how bad it was. And at that same exact time, I mean, less than a week later, I was informed of that full-time job that I mentioned earlier, that I held for 12 years, sacrificed a lot of time, energy, and health for that company, that I was being let go in the middle of October. So I ended up losing my job in the middle of October of this year. And that's when I made the decision to do what we're doing now. And like I said, with the I was able to financially set myself up to be able to give this a true go. Because health wise, I don't even know if I would be able to go back to any type of full time job that wasn't working from home or something along those lines. But I'm betting on myself, and brings us now to the holiday season. And I'm not saying any of this for sympathy. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for pity, any of those things. The main reason I'm just letting all you guys know about this is just to let you know that life can be hard at times. Things can happen, and when they do, you can treat them one of two ways. You can let it get you down, keep you down, and not want to keep going, or you can keep getting up. You can get up and keep putting your feet forward, putting a smile on your face, and trying to do what's best for you. And that's what I've done. I'm obviously grateful that I've had a support system of family around me to help me through some of this. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that it was any easier to deal with some of the things I've dealt with this year. But I made the decision to take a bet on myself, take a bet on me. If you happen to come across this video and you see it, again, not looking for sympathy, not looking for any of those things. I'm just kind of reintroducing myself to everybody, letting you know who I am. And if you are struggling, keep your head up. Things will get better. Things do always get better. With that being said, as you can see here at the beginning, I think we're going to end this. We'll open these. We'll go ahead and rip these Pokemon Phantasmal Flame packs real quick, just to see if we get any pulls. I've got plenty of product that I do need to open. So here we go. Phantasmal Flames. I guess that way. Promo if anybody's interested. Our energy. Water energy. And let's see what we get here. Piloswine. Apom. Palmo. Gloom. Wondrous Patch. Mamoswine. Bronzong. Reverse Hollow Lotad. These packs seem to be full of this card. Bramblegast. That's a new one. Reverse, looks like a reverse hollow. And, alright. Empoleon EX. Gotta say, hit there. Double star. It's pretty cool looking. I like that quite a bit. Go ahead and get that one sleeved up. Oh, Akasha's making an appearance there. That's the one dog I was able to keep out of the 4 that I had. I had 4 Dobermans. She's my last remaining Doberman, but love her with all my heart. She is my child. I don't have kids of my own, so that is my kid back there. But all right, promo if anybody's interested. Nope. Energy. Palmo. Sharkadet. Absol. Swinub. Dawn. Seviper. Grand Bull. There's a reverse Reshiram. I've had several full hollow Reshirams out of this. It's another one as bad as a Lotad. Reverse Dawn. And a Flygon hollow. Alright. Nothing really out of the spectacular out of that one. Final pack here. Energy card. Alright, got a Bolton. Sandile. Charmander, Bronzor, Wondrous Patch, Mama Swine, Bronzong. I feel like we just opened this pack. Crocodile Reverse, Bramblin Reverse, and a Zacian Hollow. There you have it, guys. If you have made it and lasted this long, hit those like and subscribe buttons. Leave a comment down below. Like I said earlier, I'm still learning all this social media stuff, and I'm not even sure I'm going to stick with just doing cards. That's kind of a hobby for me, the card thing. I think I offer and can bring a lot more to the table. So I think that there will be more content to come. I'm also going to start doing some streams over on Twitch here pretty soon as well with some gaming. But like I said, if you made it this far, thanks a lot. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a great day.